Hello, my name is Michael O'Keefe, aka The Movie Wist. If you enjoy this interview and want to hear more top-notch film industry conversations, please press the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell to stay in the know. Alright, hello Mariel Sharp, how are you today?
I'm doing great, how are you?
I'm excellent. So, last year we taught for your short film, Monster Dyke, which was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And now we're here with Where the Witch Lives. So, how many Fantasia Fests have you attended as a filmmaker or a producer or whatever?
I think this is the 5th one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Not always with a film, but either the festival or the market, and sometimes both.
And you live in Montreal.
I do, yeah.
So what's it like, this time of the year as a Montrealer Fantasia Fest? Is it like Christmas for 3 weeks or what?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's the best way. It does feel kind of like this very celebratory time, and a lot of people that you share your passions with are all coming to the city, and it's one of those times where I actually feel like really, really happy that I live in Montreal, and like that I'm like I can't believe that I get to just take the metro and come to this like amazing place.
It's pretty funny. You can watch movies all day.
Yeah.
A lot of people are here. A lot of cool people to schmooze with.
Exactly.
McGibbons is always popping.
Yeah, and I love that. I think Fantasia and Frontiers have really cultivated that atmosphere, and it's really rare to just see to be able to kind of have that open invitation if you like a film and you're like, oh, maybe I'll stop at the pub and see if anyone from the team is there, and just to admire their work or whatever. That's really rare.
So tell me a little bit about Frontiers. We were talking about it before I hit record. I was just sort of walking through, and people are you got the lanyards and they're talking, but I don't really. And then I did actually talk to another director, and she said, she showed off some footage of locations and things like this, but I don't really know what the hell's going on. Tell me a little bit more about Frontiers.
Sure. Yeah. So I participated in Frontiers for the first time in 2017. A project I was doing as a writer-director. At the time, it was a directed by women pitch session that I did through an incubator accelerator program. And so, yeah, I did that once, and then my girlfriend Kay, who you also know, and who's my wife and producing, directing partner.
Oh, okay.
In many ways, she's been here the past 2 years with one of her projects at Frontiers. So it's basically a marketplace, and people present their ideas that are either in development or kind of in the early stages of pre-production, and they basically talk to industry people and try and make teams and figure out how we can work together to bring together the resources to make those films happen. So it's a lot of pitching and industry stuff. It's really cool.
Industry stuff. Yeah, it's fun. Because it's fun to create, then it's fun to schmooze.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun, and I feel like I like it. I've done that kind of stuff like that as in other cities as well, but I especially like Frontiers because I feel like it's kind of more playful in some ways than other corporate events. Like today at the market, we had some amazing presentations, and people were really creative with how they presented their project. There was, I think, two filmmakers who did kind of a performance as part of their pitch.
Oh,
and
neat.
That was really cool. I think the project there is called Bloody Bunny, which sounds really intriguing.
Yeah.
Or just very creative and very fun.
It's interesting when you get a sense of things.
Yeah, exactly.
So everybody sees the presentation.
Yeah, everyone gets to see the presentation.
Okay.
Which is really cool.
So it's not huddled off in this corner, huddled off in that corner.
Well, yeah, they set it up really well. That the first day, today, is a big pitch, and all the projects that are selected go up and they give their presentation to the whole room, all the attendees, and then the next couple of days they give you to talk one-on-one with people that you can kind of meet through the online platform, and then you sit at a kind of a booth and present your project more in an intimate setting, which is really cool as well. So you kind of get to do both.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about your short this year.
Yeah, so my short this year is called Where the Witch Lives,
Yeah.
and it is a gothic family horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot it last summer, and
Nice.
Really happy to have it at Fantasia.
You got a nice little cast there.
Yeah,
They've got a lot of good credits in their names.
Yeah, we had an amazing cast. Lake DeLille is super amazing actress. She just turned 13, and she's like already like, I don't know, like blew me away with just like how much she could bring to the screen. And Margot Valancourt was her little sister. She just turned 7. Really fun, super great, talented kid as well. And then also Catherine Behoudet and Alex Rice, who were really amazing local actresses.
You definitely like fantastical and mystical kind of projects, right?
Definitely, like
Yeah.
always. I can't really imagine doing a project that's not a genre film at this point.
Fair enough. What do you think, without like being over psychoanalytical of yourself, what do you think about yourself is attracted to that approach?
I mean, I think just like the total freedom and like range of opportunities you have to like explore different stories. Like there's so many different things that you can do, and it's so free. And I just love that about genre film, where I'm like, maybe this one will be supernatural, maybe that one will be about an alien sexy monster, like, you know. And even though the films I've worked on are quite different from each other, they're all kind of in this like umbrella of genre film. So I kind of like that.
Neat. And we were talking about Bleed With Me. So would you make another movie with Amelia Moses?
Oh yeah, I mean Amelia and I, we go way back. We went to film school together, and I think she's super talented, really nice, like very good director. Yeah, and I think we're kind of going our separate ways these days, because I feel like we kind of like learned a lot from each other. You know, she's got her things and I've got my things. So yeah.
Maybe we give each other a high five the next time we see each
That's
other.
kind of it. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But Kay, more projects going with Kay, or are you guys sort of doing your own thing, and then you kind of have it hand in each other's stuff?
Yeah, I mean Kay's absolutely my creative partner.
Yeah.
Like even for things where it's more my film or it's more her film, we're still so close, and we collaborate on pretty much everything. So for Where the Witch Lives, yes, I wrote and directed it, but she was there, she did all the special effects, and she kind of like supported me in absolutely every aspect of the film, like emotionally and intellectually, like, and I do the same for her. So most of our projects are tied together in that way.
Okay, and Where the Witch Lives, tell me some of the intellectual and maybe some textual components to it.
Sure. So with Where the Witch Lives, I wanted to make a really scary gothic film. I absolutely love gothic films because I feel like it's a very interesting genre to explore family, because it's about history and it's about secrets, and it's something that I'm really fascinated by. So I really wanted to make a gothic film that explored family dynamics, and in particular I really wanted to look at codependence within parent and child relationships. I think that it's something that we don't always see, actually. Like, it's something like we often have horror films that explore kind of a descent into madness on the part of the parent, from their perspective of like all the pressures that come with like raising a human being, which is absolutely valid, but I kind of wanted to explore what is that like for the child, and kind of what happens in a situation where the child has to become the parent in order to survive, So I kind of wanted to look at that and kind of explore this kind of duality that I think codependent relationships can have, where there is a lot of love and there is a lot of admiration and there's a lot of magic, but then there's also a dark side, and I think that's pretty much what I was trying to get at with the film.
Okay. How long did it take to write this project?
Oh, it took a while. I actually started developing it as a feature film initially.
Okay.
And so I did a treatment, and I was able to kind of get a little prize at a cool. I was a runner-up at the BMFF Creators Coven, which was kind of like a nice little nudge to say like, this is interesting. And I started thinking about making it as a feature and developing the characters, but then the opportunity came up to apply for funding to make it as a short, and I thought, let me try this first.
Nice.
And so I think all in, it's like probably been 3 years since the very first like
Turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a while.
Would you like to make this a feature then?
I think I would. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think like the making the short was sort of a way for me to see like if this project is something I want to continue exploring, and if there's more to explore, and I think that there is. So I'm probably going to go back to the feature and
Cool.
try and make that happen.
How would you start to do that? Like expand the short into like a feature script?
Well, I think it always comes just to the characters and the setting. Like, I think, I think that's really the starting place. Like, I don't think I would keep any of the same scenes, for example, because I think a feature film has such a different structure and has different goals.
Okay.
But I think just I would kind of approach it, and how I want to approach it is basically same characters, same setting, same kind of theme of like scary witch, same, but then kind of start from the ground up and build a new story with those constraints.
Okay, very interesting. I like that. If you could take this short and put it in front of any movie in the world, what would it be?
Oh my, okay, that's a really great question. Because there's a lot of like gothic films, especially that come to mind. Let me think.
You can pick a handful.
Okay,
Yeah.
a handful. Of course, my mind always goes blank. But I mean, I might have to come back to you once my brain activates.
All right, I'll do more of a softball question.
Yeah.
What do you typically get up to on a generic day for Fantasia?
Oh, for Fantasia, I think like pretty much like, well, I can tell you what I'm up to today, which is like really fun.
Yeah.
So today I came for the Frontiers pitches. I'm probably gonna catch a movie in the afternoon and then go back to the market for drinks after, and then probably end up at the pub and meet up with some friends at the very end of the day. So kind of a nice
It's a nice day.
Nice day. Couldn't ask for better.
That's good stuff. It's July. You gotta enjoy some time of the year, right?
Yeah.
What movie do you think you're gonna see?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, cool.
But if you have any recommendations, let me know.
I'm thinking Hypochondriac.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
that one I
yeah.
was also thinking about seeing. That seems so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a big movie day. I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna just stay in that theater until like 11.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Again, you couldn't ask for a better day.
Why not? Right? I got the 2 weeks vacation. I'm going for it. Did you think about any movies for the short, or should we
My mind
keep
is
moving?
still blank, but I will let you know if I remember one.
What about like a Mario Bava movie or something like that?
Oh yeah, Mariel Sharp is great. I think that would be an amazing pairing. I'm just like trying to think of other films right now, but it's not happening.
Fair enough. I was talking to Kayla Janess about this, and we both think like the best Mario Bava movie is The Whip and the Body.
I actually haven't seen that one.
It's like a BDSM Christopher Lee movie by
Wow.
Mario Bava.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's like the 60s. It's like we're not gonna show it and even apply everything, but that's what it is.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I love Christopher Lee.
I think you and Kay would like that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell her. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher Lee's cool. He loved how handsome he looked in that movie because he's such a dork in real life.
Yeah. You know what? I actually have seen it.
Okay.
As soon as you said handsome Christopher Lee,
Yes.
I was like, yep, now I've seen it.
Because it's only like
Yes.
kind of one time that happens.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a great movie. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
It's like the movie you're not allowed to have is your favorite Bava movie.
Yeah, but that's what makes it so good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Yes.
That's about it. So, Mariel, is there anything else you would like to say?
Thank you so much for being interested in this film. I mean, it means a lot, and a lot of hard work went into it. So thank you. That's what I have.
Okay, thank you very much.